For the next 7 days, the crew and I will trek 46 miles in northern Minnesota's wilderness in an area known as the Boundary Waters. We will traverse rugged portage trails, paddle calm waters, catch an abundance of fish, and wake up to beautiful skyline, and observe wildlife that will stop us in our tracks. This is the Mudro Expedition.
Mudro, baby. Finally happening. Well, we are 2 portages in on our 7-day Mudro Loop expedition. It's back in 2021. Our first trip up here, we pulled this permit, did all the research like you're supposed to, contact the outfitter, and the day before we were to come up here, had a fire ban, and they closed part of the park, and we ended up having to get rerouted. So all the planning that went into it didn't ever occur. So we ended up coming up and having a great time. It was a little bit different experience of what we're looking for. However, every year since, we've been trying to get this route completed. So it took us 5 years to get it. So I think it's probably close to 1 o'clock, 1:30. Been on the water since 7:30. Looking forward to get to our campsites and get everything set up. And the sun is still trying to burn through the cloud cover today. But man, it's beautiful back in here. You can actually hear the Horse River down below us here. Quite a bit of rapids in there. Whew. Ready to relax the shoulders and get some dry feet, that's for sure.
I think this is our 6th portage, as Wayne calls it. I think he's got some French in him. I call it portage, but what do I know? Coming towards the end here, and well earned. I'm ready to catch some fish, eat some fish, sit by a fire. That sounds wonderful right now.
Well, let's bring you up to speed. So yesterday we got in here, I think we left 7:30 at the entry point, and after a long day, I calculated about 13 miles. We got it into finally found a vacant campsite right about 4:30, and it was just starting to spit and rain. We thought the storm was going to come, but it never transpired, so we must have been on the edge of it. But after a long day, a bunch of 50-year-olds out here, and kept it pretty calm last night, and then slept in, got a good 8 hours of sleep. And so we made our way up into Crooked Lake, a lot further than what we originally planned. And then we did make it past the pictographs that are along there and found the next available site. So plan is stay one more night here, and then we're going to be heading up into north on Crooked Lake and get past through Wednesday Bay, Thursday Bay, and then find a campsite up there somewhere between Thursday and Friday Bay, and spend a couple more nights there, and then we'll make our way back south. So that's the plan. That's where we're at.
You're just right out in front of us, right?
Yep. On the board. It's a big smallie, ain't it?
Yeah.
Big smallie.
Oh.
That just come off.
Yep.
Here we are. Where are we at, Jay?
We're on the lake.
We're on the lake. Yeah, we're on the lake. We just portages right into the. First walleye.
On the walleye. There you go. Nice. Oh, I just saw it. Shit. I just saw it. That is huge.
Is it a walleye?
I don't know. I just saw the.
They wear himself out.
Oh, it's a northern. Look at that.
Oh, that is a huge one, Wayne. Holy shit. Dude, that is huge.
Yeah. Oh, it's hooked good. You're right. Wear them out.
Yep. It's going to be a minute.
Wow. It's just as big as.
Dude, that is a nice fish.
Just as big as.
Oh, that's bigger. That's way bigger than the one Jay had.
Really?
Guaranteed. Look at the mouth on that.
God.
You got something to grab him with?
There we go. Just grab under the gill, can I?
Yeah, you could do that too.
He's hooked really good. See
Yeah,
ya?
he ain't going to break your line at least.
He broke my pole though.
Oh, dude, that is way big. That is way bigger than him. There's no doubt.
He got off. You'll see that I ended up catching a nice sized northern and ended up bringing my telescopic pole like I usually fish with, and it ended up being snapped by that northern. Had it right up to the boat.
Oh, that's a largemouth. Yeah, that's a largemouth. Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. We are on day 3 and packing up our campsite here. And just as we're leaving, I had a bull moose come in on the backside of our campsite, right where their guys' hammocks were set up. That was freaking amazing.
Oh, that was awesome.
Big bull moose. Well, that was just a great way to start off the day and get us excited for more wildlife out here. So, great fishing day yesterday. I had fish in the morning, fish in the afternoon. Got to sit by the fire and just have a relaxing evening. Great start to the trip, though. We got swans out here. There's a little bit of fog on the water, but we're going to navigate our way next 8 miles on Crooked Lake. So I'll see you then.
I got a good sized fish here. Take and drag. That's a northern. Oh yeah. I'm lucky I can get him off. Not too much problem.
Come on. Here we go.
Pike. Good size pike. Yeah, I thought I was just stuck in the rocks, stuck in a pike.
You got him good, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Stopped at a campsite here between Wednesday and Thursday Bay just to have a snack and stretch the legs a little bit. I think we got about 3.5 miles left to the area we want to camp tonight. Sun is coming out. I discovered that I left my sunglasses at the last campsite. I remember sticking them up on a tree branch this morning when I was taking the hammock down. But feels good to stretch the legs out. Good to see the sun too. Home because we've lost signal out here. I'm using the Zoleo communication device. It's been working out pretty good because I can check the forecast, also check where we're at specifically on the map, and then be able to text back home just to touch base a couple times a day. It's actually worked out really well. Been holding a really good charge too, but I don't have it on all the time. I only turn it on when I want to communicate. So, but
What we got here?
Smallie.
What we got, Brian? What we got? We got a smallie. We got a smallie.
We don't have him yet.
Not yet. Oh, we got him. There it is.
Northern, huh?
Yep.
How about that? I might have a fish.
So do I.
Huh? I would assume that was a smallmouth. Yeah, not even the big one.
No, I might have a fish too.
Tough one to get in there. We just squirted on me.
we've made ourselves to Thursday Bay. I think we got about a little over a mile left. We'll find a campsite for the afternoon and hopefully roll in before 2 o'clock. Glad we don't have to paddle across that entire bay though.
way back. He's riding the honeymoon seat. He'll go. Is that a hornet's nest? Whee! Woo! Whee! We're going to Boundary Waters. Wait, hold on.
Yabba dabba doo.
Are you there, Dad? Are we there yet?
All right.
Are you taking a picture or just a video?
Oh, it's video.
I want a picture.
Well, I'll get a picture. We'll make it the thumbnail. Well, we're in the area we want to camp tonight, and we just pulled up to the campsite here, the first one. And this has apparently an old Model T that has been here for years and years, but this is on the Canadian side. Not much for a fire pit, as you can see, but we'll scope out the area and see what else might be available. It's got a nice landing and beautiful view, but I'm not sure it's going to work out for what we want. Refreshing. Beautiful morning for day 4. Got up for sunrise and got a fire going, some coffee and oatmeal. Just waiting for the fog to burn off the lake. And today will be another 0 day where we're gonna just hang out here for the afternoon. We've got a couple of spots on the map indicated for good fishing spots, so we'll try that out for the day and see how it all works out. But that's the plan for today. Just gonna get out there and see what we can hammer in.
This is walleye we're gonna clean. Some people prefer to take that out when they're taking the side off. I don't. I take the ribs off later. Walleye wings. And then to take it off the skin, let's go back the other way.
She's a fine vessel, she is. Troy bought this canoe after last year's trip, and this is our first voyage up here with it. Red Feather brand canoe, and it turned out that the outfitter happened to have one as well, so the other guys in our crew
Got a year older model on it, but they've been holding up pretty good. We're gonna go in and make some brunch, and I believe pancakes, eggs, and walleye. Some bacon is on tap for brunch today, so good way to start out day 4. Bellies are full. Your belly full?
Absolutely.
The sun is getting pretty warm in the sky today, so we set up our shelter here, temporary shelter, to get some shade on our campsite. It's been pretty quiet out here. We haven't had anybody paddle by. I haven't seen anybody probably for 24 hours now, so probably chill out here this afternoon. Might get in a nap or a swim, and then chances are we'll head back out this afternoon.
Oh, he's not off. He could have moved it.
On the water. Big travel day ahead of us. Includes about 8 portage trails, 9 lakes. We're on the north end of Friday Bay on Crooked Lake, and plan is to get to the south end on Town Lake. Greeted by a beautiful sunrise this morning. Had a little bit of coffee and oatmeal, and out on the water early. Our weather's just been absolutely perfect, and hardly any wake in the water. It's been pretty much glass. Well, we are on our first portage trail of the day, 139 rods. This is between the south end of Friday Bay into heck, I don't even remember what the name of the small lake is, but the food packs are getting a little bit lighter, so makes it a little bit easier. Sun glistening through. I just got to the portage trail into this next lake, and pretty sure we saw a moose, or heard a moose, just inside the tree line there. Wonder if he was on his way out through here. I go back for the second load. Well, word of today on this trail is arduous. Every time you come across a little turn, you think you're almost there, and you're not. Keeps going forever. But I think we're on the back side of it.
So that'll be a welcome little break at the foot in. And I think, just by the sounds of it, we're going to be fighting wind today on the lake. So it'll be a feel good in the breeze, but it'll be a tough paddle. Adventure continues. Well, we finished that. Now we are on Dunn Lake in the barrel right now. And as I suspected, we had a little bit of wind to contend with, so have a little chop on the lake. Try to get to the other side, keep out of the wind. Well, we made ourselves finally into Boot Lake. It's a little bit bigger lake than those last few, but I think we got one more portage left for the day, and we are ready. And get something in our bellies. It's been a long one. Clouds are starting to come in. Provide a little bit of overcast to the sun. I'm really missing my sunglasses. Last portage of the day. Morning of day 6. We got in a campsite last night after a long day, and been sitting around the fire here for about the last hour. Definitely got cold last night. I mean, we were probably low 40s, and this morning we woke up and we were greeted by the fog over the lake. So we're gonna wait for that to burn off and then see if we can get one last fish fry in today. We've got a little bit of oil and fish mix left. But it's a beautiful morning here on Four Town Lake. Sporting the bushcraft sunglasses. Lost those, my first pair, on the first campsite, but we found a pair here, so I had to put some rope on them. Score. Well, we are back on the water after a very filling pancakes, eggs, and bacon for breakfast. Decided to switch up our boat mates, and so I got Jaybird up at the bow of the boat. And our goal here for this morning is slay some walleye. Not the species we're going for, but
So far.
there you go. Nice small one.
Yeah. Let's fight the thing.
little bit of luck fishing this morning. Was able to get a few pikes, smallies, and we did save one walleye. Fried that up, and a couple of us ate that. So this afternoon was pretty chill. Couple went out, did a little bit of fishing, but we explored the shoreline here and walked up to a couple other vacant campsites. Check that out. Just happened to be a trail that strung between all of them. But we took a bearing on the point that we need to get to today, so that way we at least had an idea where we're headed. Now the sun just set, and now we're gonna settle in for another campfire, last one of the trip. So we'll see you in the morning and see you on the way out. We are on the 104 rod portage on the south side of Fort Town, going towards Mudro. Peter at the outfitter marked on the map steep. Well, we already hit the short little 14 rod, and that was steep enough. So now just take our time and see how this goes. We just had a family of 2 kids and a dog pass us, and they had it dialed in because single carrying between the 4 of them. Very slick, impressive. Mudro, baby, kicked our ass, but you did not defeat us. Well, that about does it. We're in the last portage into Mudro. Camera batteries are getting low, so we're gonna sign off here. So if you have any questions about this route or any of the gear we took, or suggestions for other adventures for next year, be sure to put comments down below. Thanks for joining. We'll see you in the next. Got to tie down my seat.
Hang on.